In today's video, we're going to do my paid Boxycharm unboxing for the month of April. If you haven't seen, and this is still closed, so we're going to open it, Avi. If you haven't seen the unboxing for the PR, mija, that's already live. I will link it below. I did a full-on unboxing. We did the try-on and all that good stuff. I think you'd really, really enjoy her. So I still pay for a subscription every single month, even though they do send me PR. Because remember, with PR, you don't get to customize. They send you a random variation of the products that are being featured for the month. It's kind of like a mystery box every single month, which I absolutely love. And I appreciate that they're still sending it my way. However, I tend to see what everybody else gets, and I'm like, oh, I want to select stuff for my box, and I also want the experience behind making selections and stuff like that. So I've maintained an active subscription for like a very, very, very long time. That said, if you're new to Ipsy or it's been a few years, I do actually do like a behind the scenes of making my selections, what options were available, what they selected for me, what, the add-on section looked like, and all of that. So if you're interested in that and you kind of want to behind the scenes, that video will be linked below because I do that every single month just to kind of like help people out. Sometimes you're like, did it change that much? I wonder what it looks like behind the scenes. If I only had like kind of incognito access to see what it looks like to make up my mind. And so that's what I provide you guys with. Again, everything is going to be linked below. Let me just, before like I review everything, let me just kind of open and make sure everything is in here. Yes, it is, and I'm super stoked. I needed to double check really quickly because I've had experiences with my add-ons, i.e. they came broken and stuff and chewed up, so I just wanted to make sure that everything seemed okay, and just at a glance, it does. Before we dive on into the unboxing, let's say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you have to do is hit that join button below and you're good to go. Moving on to our community spotlight, where YouTube is highlighting these top 5 commenters. These are the people who have commented the most throughout my most recent videos. That means that they're hitting that like button, they're interacting in the comments, they're letting me know their feedback as we go along under every single video, which is absolutely amazing. It's a lot of effort and I really, really appreciate all of the support. If you're ever interested in being featured here on screen with me, all you have to do is just that. Comment as you go along in all of my videos, hit the like button because that really helps me out. Interaction is key. And if you're new here, my name is Yari. I'm a makeup artist. I've been posting on YouTube for over 8 years. On this channel, we do all things beauty, tips, tricks from a makeup artist, product-based reviews, beauty unboxings, and all that stuff. Why? Because I'm obsessed with makeup. So if that's your thing, I hope you consider checking out my other content. I hope you enjoy the vibe and the atmosphere enough to where you choose to hit that subscribe button and join our family here on the YouTube. Now, you guys, mira, this makeup, I filmed it. If you're curious about how I put it together, what products I use, yes, it was a beauty box and all that good stuff. I think you'd really enjoy the video. It's already live. I will link that baby below. Okay, let's start off with the box. There are 2 items I know for a fact that were add-ons because I'm me. And then because I'm a space cadet, I do always have to go into the app to double check what was chosen for me, what were add-ons and stuff like that because I be forgetting, right? Pero mira, these are the Origins Ginseng Moisturizing SPFs, and I had to get them from Miss Ty because of the fact that this is the SPF that A, is her favorite, B, they're expensive, and C, they were like really affordable over on Ipsy. So every time I see them, I try to replenish. Now I have a total of 4 as backups because when you find something at a really good price, reduced price, half price, or even more than half price, you need to snag it if it's like a staple. And to be fair, this has worked wonders on her skin. So I needed to make sure I ended up getting 2 more. Funny enough, I was introduced to this product by Ipsy. I got it in a box and I was like, okay, like I don't like it because it smells citrusy, yet Ty needed a sunscreen moisturizer, right? So I was like, okay, you might like this. Oh, Mom, I love the smell. And ever since, we've been using this to kind of help treat her dermatitis along with her medication, and it actually works. So we ended up getting those. Ipsy selected a Defiance Beauty bronzer. I tried a few of their products. Their lippies are really nice. Their eyeliner, it's felt tip, but was surprisingly good. And pretty matte. Had a little bit of a satiny finish, but it was pretty matte. So it says the Satin Sovereign Bronzer. This is the packaging. It's nice and matte with a foil logo. Apparently they sent over the shade Immortal Envy. Girl, it looks warm, but not too warm, right? It doesn't look like it'll make me red, but it looks dark and I want to try it. Do I need more bronzer? No, but I do want to try it. So let's kind of do one of these. I mean, it looks kind of forgiving. Let's go lightweight. Hold on. Oh yeah. So this is definitely going to bronze the skin. You just have to go light-handed with it because, I mean, it's definitely adding that Miami Beach sun-kissed effect. I already have stuff on the cheeks, so I'm going to kind of leave the cheeks alone because then it might be overkill with the blush. Pero that's what it looks like, and it's pretty rich. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do try the product afterwards, like follow up, just because I like how they swatched or the shade or my first impressions are positive doesn't mean that I'm absolutely gonna love a product once I've given it a try. I feel like it is very important to try the product and then tell you guys like absolutely amazing. You should definitely snag it if you see it as an option or as an add-on in terms of recommending a product. Whenever we get new beauty products, at least I do, I can't speak for everyone, but I get so excited that I most of the time love everything first impressions, and then when I start playing with stuff I'm like, no, I like it to keep it real with you guys. So you know, then I also ended up getting this is a moisturizer. It says Feel Probiotic Moisturizer. The problem is it didn't come in a box and it's all squished up. I mean, it's one of those like squeeze tubes, which I guess makes sense. Metallic ones are like that foil packaging thing. It just looked kind of funky, like presentation wise is not the best. I wish it looked a little different, but it says apply morning and evening to clean dry skin, protects the skin, reduces fine lines, and increases skin elasticity, which is always great. Let's pop this baby out. Oh, it just started squishing out. Do you smell like anything? Oh gosh, it's like squishing out. It's like unscented. Okay, you know what it reminds me of? You know when you take rice out of its packaging, or even if like you open up the rice and you go and it smells like nothing but it kind of smells like something, but you know it's rice. It kind of smells like that. So it's unscented, but I can think rice like automatically when I smell this. Anyway, it did squish out a lot. That's the thing with this kind of packaging, that once you pop that baby open, like pressure starts to release. I would have definitely not squeezed out this much, but I made it. It's not on me. I am going to give this baby a try for a good 2 weeks. I think moisturizers are great. You could never have too many moisturizers also. Okay, I'm complaining about the packaging, but that's the thing. I kind of go back and forth because there's always pros and cons to everything. In terms of the packaging, it looks ugly and you have to be careful. However, this is way more travel friendly than a glass jar. So I'll take it. I'm not even mad at it. Let's move on to the items I selected for my box. Number one is going to be a Pore Refining Cleanser by Rodial. It contains salicylic acid. I didn't realize it was going to be this big, so that's kind of exciting. Look, this thing is freaking massive. I do want to smell her. Pore Refining Cleanser, Lift and Illuminate. Rodial has some really nice stuff. I haven't tried some of their new stuff recently, like in a little bit. So when I saw this, I was like, I would try this for sure. If only I can get her open, right? Espérate. Oh, she smells so freaking good, guys. You're going to love this. If you like fragrance, if you like things that smells bougie and pretty and expensive. Oh my God. This smells like a really, really expensive soap. Almost like something that you would get out of spa. Oh yeah, you're going on my face today. I don't want to waste it because it smells freaking divine. And if my skin loves it and does not react to it, I will be getting backups over on the shops because it smells so damn good. I will say though, I've tried a series of Rodial products and to this day, I have not had an allergic reaction, which is good. Pero mira, it looks a little on the slightly milky side. The fact that I am able to like hold my hand like this and it's not gliding down shows you that it's more of a gel-like formula. Oh, this smells so pretty. Okay, listen, when you get your box, if you haven't gotten it already, I want you to smell it if you selected this. Now, if you already got it and you've tried this, please let me know. Do you love the fragrance? I'm obsessed with it. Oh, I'm so happy I selected this mainly because of the fragrance, because it smells so pretty. And listen, you guys might think it's weird. It's sad. When it comes to beauty, I look at the product overall, from packaging to price point to the quality, ingredients, fragrance, literally everything. And I nitpick a lot of things. But when there's something I like, I have to put it out there. It's huge. It's a cleanser. It is travel friendly. So that's not bad, because it could be like a pumpage, but no. This is something that's kind of flexible. You take some of the air out and you're good to go. Fits in any bag, and then it smells freaking amazing. So again, this better work for me, and I better not get an allergic reaction, because I love her already, and it's just because it smells like really pretty. I selected the Dew of the Gods Under Eye. They're calling it patches, eye pads, but they're like eye masks. Here's the thing. This is different than what we're used to. We've had this conversation in the comments from the other video. So these are the Fila Nitro, where the ones that I've tried are the Fila under eye patches. They're supposed to kind of cool, depuff, and awaken the under eye. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, because the packaging was similar. The wording was a little different here, and it was a tin can. And it was super cute, because you would open the tin can and you had 10 sets inside of it. This time around, you're getting it in a box. I don't care. I don't need the tin can. I need the good stuff that's inside. So this here says it is a caffeine and retinol under eye pad. You're going to get 10 sessions, so you get 10 of these. I'm not opening it. I'm sorry. I love you. I want to show you everything, but I don't want to waste her. So you will see it in the try on, because we'll pop one on under the eyeball. They are cruelty free. It tightens the under eyes and erases your dark circles. Girl, and you're getting 10. If I see these or the other ones by the same brand, I am gonna add them to cart as well. So there are certain things that I know for a fact that I want to replenish and shop for, especially at reduced rates, because they're so freaking good. Dew of the Gods has some really good stuff. You know what else they have that's really good? It's a retinol stick. So instead of a retinol cream, it's a stick. Almost looks like a foundation stick, but you just pop it on the skin, blend it out, and you're good to go. That's also wonderful. Love that. And actually used mine up all the way to the end. Dew of the Gods has some great product. Don't sleep on their stuff. And I'm so excited I have this. I'm sorry I can't open one up right now, but if I open it, I'm wasting it, and I don't want to waste it. So we will do a try on, and you'll see it on my eyeball. Item number 3 that I selected for myself is going to be by What's Up Beauty. Oh my gosh, hold on. I needed to look in this mess for the one that I got in PR. So I do have 2 shades. I am going to swatch the one from PR, although I've already tried her, applied her on the skin and everything. But I do want to compare it to the other shade that I selected, because they're definitely very polar opposites, at least based on the swatch at the top. Pero this was hilarious. So when I showed this, I didn't realize that Rose Hippity was not the name. It was just the line. Okay, cool. FYI, spoiler alert, they're really nice. I really liked this blush. It blended. It was hydrating. I disagree. It's not matte. It does have a little bit of a satin finish, so you could probably, if you don't like super glow, you could probably get away with not applying any highlighter and still looking a little dewy. Make sure you check out the try on, because you'll get to see how the product performed. Just in case you didn't get these but you got other product, my PR box was very different than this one. Anyway, so ¿qué pasó? When I read the name and I was like, oh wait, it's not Rose Hippity, it's Heirloom. I read it. I moved on. I don't care about the names. I'm just excited that I get to try something new, and it's a makeup product, because y'all know I would rather a box that is heavier on the makeup side than skincare. Bueno, mija, ¿qué pasó? So I said, Heirloom. Whatever, I get the work done, transfer all the files, and I'm editing. And as I'm editing, I go, that sounds so wrong. Why did I say, let me see how it's spelled. And then I go, oh, it's Heirloom. No. I was like, I said Heirloom instead of Heirloom. And I know it's supposed to be Heirloom. I said it wrong because I wasn't focusing on it. So it's really funny, because then people were like, oh, not nitpicking, but the H is silent. You said it wrong. And I'm like, I'm loving it, because even people were like, the H is silent. You said it wrong, but we know exactly what you mean. So let's just move on. And I was like, okay, so my people already know I'm just like a little bit of a space cadet. So I know it's Heirloom. like a family heirloom. I just got excited and I read it wrong, okay? So the shade that I selected for my box, because I liked this so much that I was like, I want a different shade, is going to be Leonidas. Leonidas. Look. You let me know, Leonidas. See, the thing is, I'm Latina, so it can kind of go either way, you know? So anyway. So this is what the shade is going to look like. As you can see, they're definitely deeper, but are they truly polar opposite? Yo no sé. So we're going to go ahead, open this one. We're going to squish a little bit out. I thought this would not show on my complexion. And I was like, well, that's kind of suck because you won't be able to see it. Nope, you can see it for sure. It just gives me like that flushed Barbie pink effect on the cheeks, which is so pretty. And so let's see what this one, oh, that one's deeper. Entonces, I'm glad I went with this one. It has a more corally, like a deeper corally peach undertone, which I think is going to look really pretty. Oh, man. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna. Because, girl, I don't need more blush. See, it looks like a lot. It looks super pigmented and heavy. Look how hydrating it is on the skin. Very satiny. But it's forgiving. You can build it up to where it's going to be a heavier coverage or keep it lightweight like this. And that amount is going to be enough for both cheeks. So it's pigmented, but it's not like insanely opaque. So you're able to build it up if you want to. Okay, I'm really happy I ended up getting that second shade. So happy. And you know what? I'm going to be real honest. I didn't feel like I needed the extra blush, but because of the green and the blue on the eyes, the tone of this blush that is kind of hue of orange to this. It's like a blend of orange and pink. It's weird, but it's very, very pretty. And I feel like it just added to the look. So it makes me really happy. I can't wait to actually like play around with the product on the face. And then we can get on to the other two add-ons. I showed you the first two add-ons because they were like at the top of the box. I grabbed a Rare Beauty long wear eyeliner. They had a few variations. I kind of messed up, okay? I got excited and I added this one to cart. I didn't really look at the shade, although I do have like eye issues and I blame it on that. I technically don't wear my glasses when I'm doing stuff, and I was making my selections live with you guys. In my eyeballs, my eyes, by the way, it does come with a sharpener. My eyeballs told me brown. In the brain, we process brown, okay? And then I was so excited. I was like, oh, it looks like a lighter brown versus like a deep espresso or a black. So instead of getting the black, I got this one. This one is in the shade Compassion. I was like, perfect. And then one of you guys were like, so that's not a brown. It's more like a burgundy. I was like, nuh-uh. I saw brown. Turns out it is kind of like a burgundy. Still pretty. I think it'll still look nice on my eyes. I don't want to ruin this eye look. It looks really pretty. We will be trying her. I'm not mad at it. I have a lot of black eyeliners. I'm just looking for a lighter brown, and I was hoping that this one was a lighter brown. At least, again, my brain processed a lighter brown. It's a burgundy, but I feel like burgundies also look beautiful on my waterline, so I'm not necessarily mad at it. I love it when you guys are like, no. It's too late now. So if I see a brown, I'll grab it, but I'm not, I'm actually pretty excited that I ended up getting a Rare Beauty eyeliner. Slowly but surely, I'm increasing my Rare Beauty collection. And then because I love me some kimchi, I ended up getting a, it says Your Unicorn Mouth lip liner. I am in the hunt still for a dupe for my Dragon Beauty 2.0 CC's lip liner. Do I need it? No, I still have like another backup. I think I have like one more backup. But it doesn't hurt because that's been discontinued. It doesn't hurt to see if I can find a good dupe for it that's still available. Or not even a dupe, right? Not even a dupe. Because it's not like a brand that's copying, Dragon Beauty. But a shade that is so close to it that I don't need to worry about tapping into that last one and be like, oh, I don't have any more left off, So I'm going to do a quick little swatcheroo right here. This one is the, again, Kimchi Chick Beauty. Your Unicorn Mouth. Is that the name of it? No, this is number 11. That's all it says. Oh, in Toast. 11 toast. It's actually pretty long. That toast. I have my Dragon Beauty right here. Let's give that a swatch at the bottom. See how they're so close yet so different? Because the kimchi one is warmer, whereas the Dragon Beauty is of cooler tone. I'm not mad at the kimchi. I'm such a sucker for makeup. Like, I'm not mad at the kimchi because I feel like it's such a beautiful shade that I would rock for sure. So I'm going to remove this lippy because, as always, I'm curious to see what this is going to look like on my lips. This is pretty. It's a little peachier. If it was cooler toned, like had more brown to it, it would be a spot on dupe for Dragon Beauty. But because it has some orange, it's peachier. More like a nutty shade. You guys, this is creamy. It's soft, it's creamy. It's gliding like a gel. If you see any more of these kimchis available, I would say snag them. And I'm going to Miami this weekend, so I'm definitely taking this lip liner with me. And yes, I know, I don't emphasize my Cupid's bow. I round it out because my lips are not all that big, so if I can fake the funk, then I will. And rounding it off makes it look plumper. Anyway, that's such a pretty lip. And I'll be honest, I can fill in the entire thing and it just feels soft and creamy. Almost like I went in with a lipstick versus a lip liner. Okay, so this is a win. If I find other shades, I will give them a try just to see if maybe I can get closer to my Dragon Beauty 2.0 CCs. I'm not going to give up, okay? I have been discovering so many lip liner brands, formulas that I'm actually enjoying while I'm in the hunt for the dupe. So I'm not even mad at it. All right, guys, but that is it for my entire box. Those were my choices. Those were my add-ons. I really like my box so far, and yes, I really am looking forward to playing around with the skincare. But as always, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Now that you've seen my first impressions, I'm telling you if something smells good. I showed you swatches of the 2 shades of blushes by What's Up Beauty. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? A, about my variation. B, of the products that I received. Did you get the same ones? Do you have the same feedback? Let me know in the comments. All right, you guys, if you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.